Our industry has suffered through what many would consider to be an extinction event, which ideally we're on the other side of. And while many are still rerouting, we saw the need to push beyond.
The pandemic first reduced, then completely eliminated our ability to connect, and we were forced to go without or become really creative in how we would seek that human connection. Because at the end of the day, human connection is the essence of being human. It's our primary drive. So we connect with other humans, ideas, inspiration, and really the connective tissue of all of that is in the experience.
Not too long ago, brands' connections to consumers was based on how the brand portrayed itself. Today, that connection is really based on how a brand behaves. Brands can have relationships, brands can build communities. Today versus before, consumers expect brands to foster human-like connections. GS, also known as Global Experience Specialists, is a global exhibition service company with a long legacy of over 90 years and teams throughout North America, Europe, and the Middle East. Spiro's a brand experience agency for the new now. Many marketers are adapting to the new normal. Now, at Spiro, we feel normal implies an element of complacency and sameness, really accepting things the way they are. In contrast, the new now is always current, always evolving, always changing. So the new now, it fosters Spiro's culture of change embracing and innovation seeking. And we apply that approach to the legacy of excellence and global scale to create world-class experiential marketing activations.
As a leader of marketing and communications, what I need from our events and experience provider is, first of all, a thought partner. Someone who really understands what my needs and requirements are and understands the environment that I'm operating in. And then from there, to bring ideas to me that are outside my sphere of thinking. From that experienced thought partner, I want someone who understands the technology, that understands the human connection, and that understands how we put those together to move people to make the kind of decisions, frankly, that I want them to make. The difference now with the pandemic experience and where we're at before is I need a partner who can understand that complexity.
Our industry has forever changed. So we've changed the way we view experiences and how we create those experiences. And we call this view our core four.
The Spiro's core four, this is really our guiding principle in terms of how we apply all of this thinking into what we do going forward in market. And it evolves from a deep understanding of the macro global reality we now face, the now human behavior that we need to interpret and respond to, combined with advanced technology and shifting priorities of audiences.
The core four are new now, there-ness, ARL, which stands for all real life, and community.
So it begins with the new now. There is no back to normal, and there's no predicting the future. So we need to maximize the effect of the now that we're in today.
So a focus on there-ness means meeting the customer where they are and creating solutions to match. Because our behaviors have changed so much, the pre-pandemic consumer personas are a thing of the past. Consumers are telling us what they want and how they want to experience it. And by both listening and responding to those calls, we're able to not just increase engagement and satisfaction, but we can also spark emotions, loyalty, lasting connection, and community.
The industry discusses hybrid, IRL, URL, omnichannel, but technology and behavior already surpass these distinctions. We together and remote, we can engage with experiences regardless of the time, the place, the space, or the medium. So we created a new acronym. We said goodbye IRL, URL to us. Now it's ARL, all real life.
Communities is an important topic for us, and at Spiro we believe that events, either live or remote, are incredibly powerful opportunities to develop communities that last beyond when the event ends. We focus on what happens when people go back to their day-to-day routines. In other words, we think beyond what happens in the room. So when the attendees are in the room, we create content, interaction points, and personalized journeys for every community member. Then, we create ongoing opportunities for them to stay connected beyond the room.
I think what's interesting about how we connect these days is that while location hasn't necessarily become irrelevant. The very definition of an event has changed. So it's no longer just a group of people with a shared common interest in a specific place and time. The location itself has become completely fluid.
There's so much happening in our industry today that if you don't watch for what is coming up behind you and what new disruptions and technology is coming into the marketplace, well, you're going to be left behind.
There's so much that's inspiring me right now about Spiro, and I think it really is the opportunity to expand and share on this next generational thinking and really see where this takes us in years to come. I think the industry itself, and I know a lot of us in the industry, have really been starved for something new. And this is one of the most exciting things that we've been able to share in market in years.